Hello, I'm Jacqueline Sakamoto. February ended, warm spring will come soon. Spring is a season of life, experiencing cold winter plants to start produce their leaves.
A primavera é uma estação da vida. Depois de um frio rigoroso do inverno, o verde que está começando a brotar traz novos ares para a gente.
É verdade.
Hello, I'm Vanya Ishikura. I have something to say. I gave birth to a baby last December.
Que legal, meus parabéns.
Congratulations. What's the baby's name? Her name is Sofia Reika Ishikura. She'll be 3 months old soon. She grows bigger and bigger every day. Jacqueline, you also have a child, don't you? She'll be a high school student this spring. You've already gained much experience. Didn't you worry about childbirth and childcare? Honestly, I was only glad to become a mother. Even though I could hardly speak Japanese at that time, they took care of me very well at an obstetrician's office. I could give birth and take care of my baby with confidence because nurses and doctors were sweet.
Eles foram muito atenciosos comigo, quanto a enfermeira ou o médico, né? Todos foram muito atenciosos, que gerou uma certa confiança em ter neném aqui no Japão.
Ah, que bom. Como mãe
Could you, as an experienced mother, give me some advice when I need it?
Bom, eu não sei se eu vou poder ajudar.
Sure, as much as I
se
can.
puder contar comigo, estarei aqui, né?
Then we'll show you how to have your good life in Japan during your pregnancy, childbirth, and childcare on TudoBem SHIGA today with Vanya's experience.
Vamos falar sobre como viver com segurança no Japão, enfocando a gravidez, parto e criação de filhos.
The first step after you've known your pregnancy is going to notify it to the municipal office. In Japan, mothers are given a maternal and child health handbook.
Recebemos a caderneta materno-infantil, o Boshi Kenkotecho.
I was also given it.
Também recebi essa caderneta.
On the handbook, you can record the result of your baby's and your own health checkup, including the baby's weight, height, and so on. There are also many notices saying various public services about health checkup, vaccination, and others. I recommend you to use the health checkup tickets to be issued at the same time for receiving the public financial support.
Junto não são emitidos cupons que cobrem parte do custo de exames do pré-natal. Nimpuken Koshinsa Jushinken. Não deixem de utilizar este serviço.
Even though ordinary version of a handbook is written in Japanese, they have some different versions in my city, so I asked them to give me a Portuguese one. It helps so much. You should ask if they have non-Japanese version or not at the municipal office in your town or city, because there is much possibility. Do you have any anxieties about your first pregnancy? Well, everything makes me worried because it was my first experience. I didn't know how I spent my pregnancy days, how to treat a newborn baby, what to prepare, and so on. If you have the same problems, you can attend some classes for getting knowledge and skills about pregnancy, childbirth, and childcare. I live in Otsu City. They held Hajimete no Papa Mama Kyoshitsu classes for new fathers and mothers in Otsu City. I took part in it. This is a class for new fathers and mothers on the 3rd floor of Asuto Hama Otsu. They held it once a month for women who are pregnant and for the first time and their partners. What's the purpose of it? A father and mother cooperate closely in their childcare. It's the purpose. Only mothers know the statement and weighing a lot during pregnancy, so fathers are trying to experience it. By wearing the special jacket with weights, they notice people can hardly do anything that they could easily do before having baby inside. I wish you can solve all of your problems before going home. We heard explanations for the states of babies in the wombs, for the important points of care for newborn babies, and others. Then I tried to let a baby take a bath. She taught me how to do it well, the best temperature of hot water, how to wipe baby's body, and many other things. It's very hard to let a baby take a bath. When fathers know how to do it, it makes them positive about attending childcare. So they say they'd like to ask more fathers to come and try to do it there.
Sugiro que os futuros papais também procurem participar de cursos como este.
I could notice pregnant woman's life was tough. It was a special experience. I felt I often did housekeeping, but I'll try to do more and cooperate with my wife. Even now, taking care of a baby is hard to do. I wish mothers show the signs that they need some help to surround the people, not to try to do everything by themselves. I'm also a brand new mother.
Nas pequenas coisas, nos detalhes mínimos, eu senti muita insegurança.
Even small matters make me very anxious. I felt babies were very sensitive and I didn't know how to treat them. After I'd finished the class, I got confidence. I'm expecting to be able to take care of my newborn baby well.
Para quando realmente vier o neném, poder cuidar dele da forma correta.
They also held some classes for new fathers and mothers in your town or city. You can see the notices on the public relation leaflets issued by your town or city office, but we recommend that you ask the municipal health center or counseling counter for non-Japanese people in your region.
No centro de saúde ou balcão de atendimento aos residentes estrangeiros locais.
Vanya, do you have any advice to new mothers who are watching this program? I felt that to get information was very important. Even though we don't understand Japanese well, we can get much information through watching, touching, and other actions when attending these classes. A few weeks before giving birth, our bellies become amazingly bigger. How to spend life at that time? It was hard for me to move smoothly, but I was very fine. The staff members of the OBGYN branch told me many things about childbirth, and the doctor explained some words used for giving birth.
Ensinar os termos que eu deveria em japonês, nos termos em japonês que eu deveria utilizar durante o parto. Então tudo foi sucedido com muito bem.
Didn't you have any anxieties? Many Japanese women give birth at their parents' home, but I couldn't go back to Brazil, so I felt loneliness. However, my Japanese mother-in-law taught me many things to make me relieved.
Então fiquei pouco insegura, mas felizmente eu tenho minha sogra que sempre me ajuda, me ensina como são as coisas aqui. Então ocorreu tudo bem.
É verdade, né?
Not all of you non-Japanese women can be living with Japanese person like Vanya. When you have some anxieties, don't hesitate to go and ask them at the counseling desk in the health center of your town or city.
Centro de saúde ou balcão de atendimento, consultas da prefeitura local.
I have a Brazilian friend who can speak Japanese, so I could go there with her together. If you have no confidence to talk in Japanese, it's a good way to go with your friend who can speak Japanese.
Sempre vá acompanhado de amigo, alguma pessoa que fale japonês junto.
You have one more important task to send the postal card in the handbook to get visiting care from the public health center. Hello? This day, Vanya and her baby Sofia received visiting care services. It is the service for all of the families with babies who are nearly younger than 4 months old. What's the purpose for it? To see a mother is the most important, I think. When a mother isn't lively, her baby can't be happy, and the mother won't take care of the baby well. We visit all babies' homes in Otsu City to see their faces and have time at their home. The first, she measured Sophia's height and weight to check her growing up. For mother's relief and confidence, we check baby's weight and others. I spent a tough time when I was taking care of my babies. That's why I'd like to let the mothers feel happy. Have no anxiety and get a key to understanding her situation through my visit.
訪問来てもらってよかったとか、ちょっと一個分かることが増えたわっていうのがあればいいなと思ってやってます。
You can ask her for some advice if you have any anxiety, wondering, or questions.
Esclarecendo dúvidas, dando conselhos sobre vários assuntos relacionados à criação de filhos.
I give her 60 milliliters of formula milk.
足してるけどね、ミルク。
I don't know she needs formula milk or not under her conditions now. In fact, I'd like to feed her only my breast milk.
育てたいんですね。
Your baby had a health checkup for 1-month-old babies on 5th of January, and her weight increased 41 grams per day. Increasing from 30 to 40 grams is the best for babies, so her condition is very well. If you stop to add all the formula milk, Sophia's food will suddenly decrease and she'll cry. You were giving her 60 milliliters of it 6 times a day. So, for example, you should give her 40 milliliters 3 times and 60 milliliters 3 times. I recommend you to decrease formula milk gradually.
出てたののうちの3回を40にしてみるとか、ちょっとずつ量を減らしていかんとしにくいかなという感じはしますね。
I'm very happy because she came to our house to see us. We can have various supports in Japan when our pregnancy, childbirth, and childcare. I could have enough confidence because I could get much information from this visit, so I'm happy. I've got the belief that I could help Sophia's growing in Japan with confidence.
Eu estou sentindo muito feliz, muito segura e acredito que eu posso seguir, né, cuidando da Sofia com muita segurança aqui no Japão.
Everyone can ask the free visit for newborn babies and their mothers by sending the postcard for request inside the handbook within around 2 months after giving birth. You can also ask it by telephone. There is a possibility to have difference in cities. Please make sure when you receive the maternal and child health handbook.
O modo de solicitação deve ser pouco diferente. Por isso, pergunte na prefeitura local ao receber a caderneta materno-infantil.
Such support systems and the articles of the handbook are very helpful, I feel. It's good for mothers to be able to ask something to professional medical staff.
Que interessante isso, né?
My first child care is filled with unknown things, even though they are easy to do. In fact, I'm glad to know about consulting desk too.
Ela me ensinou também onde posso consultar e onde eu posso pedir ajuda caso haja alguma preocupação.
After finishing the visit, you can have more services for helping mothers. For example, vaccinations and health checkups for babies and toddlers. You will receive this kind handbook by mail from the municipal office before your baby becomes 3 months old. They are Akachan Techo, Baby's Handbook, and Yobou Seishu Techo, Vaccination Handbook, what kind of vaccinations babies should have, and their order when they must have health checkups, and others are written on these handbooks. Did they write where to have those vaccinations? Yes, when you decide your home doctor for your baby, the doctor will tell you what to have next every time, and you can book them at the doctor's office. If your baby catches cold on the day for vaccination, your home doctor can change the day. It's very helpful. We can receive the notice of baby's health checkup, only 4 months old one. We need to check the leaflets written by municipal office by ourselves to know when to go. We need not to forget them. We, the residents of Otsu City, must do it like this. Please check the ways of your own town office. There can be some differences in each town. Then how is your 3-month-old baby, Sophia? She is fine. I sometimes want to know, however, how are other babies who are almost the same age with my baby because I stay at home almost all day long.
Eu acho que seria bom procurar me interagir com outras crianças também.
Every mother feels like you. There is the place for such mothers to spend good time with their babies. I went there with Sophia. We visited Kido Tsudoi no Hiroba, Nijiko, and Kido Shimin Center at Kido in Otsu City. This is the place where children of preschool age and their family can spend good times. They wished mothers who were taking care of their little children could make friends and enjoy their childcare, and made the Nijiko the free space. At the center of the space, there is a sandpit filled with wooden chips instead of sand. There are some other playground equipment and many toys. It looks enjoyable. There are some staff members to support us so we can feel safe. Many adults and their children come to enjoy there on the day we went. Nijiko has various programs for mothers taking care of little children. I attended one of them, Piyoko, for mothers who have children under 1 year old. We mothers can talk to each other at the program. We'd like to provide the place where mothers come to make their friends and talk about their children. The staff members here are experienced mothers and organize the program in a relaxed way. I don't know when I started to relax with other mothers and made good conversation in my broken Japanese with joy.
Estava participando da reunião, me comunicando com todas.
I asked other mothers who attended it what they felt after the program. I could talk with various mothers about our childcare. We also talk about not so important issues, but it made me change my feeling to better direction. I'm happy to come here. It's good for me that I can hear various talking and get ways to play with my baby. When I'm taking care of my child alone at home, I'm depressed. But after talking with others here, I have confidence because I can recognize everyone has the same problem. I'm not Japanese, so I was a bit worried that I could make good relationship with other mothers, but there was no problem. I'm very happy to know Nijiko near my house. At first I felt nervous because I didn't know I could make conversations with others in Japanese. Soon after we started our talk, I felt our daily life is very similar. I'll come here again, play with my baby, and make Japanese friends. I'm happy to come. Thank you very much.
Poder brincar com o neném e conhecer mais as japonesas e fazer amizade com elas. Foi muito bom ter conhecido aqui. Muito obrigada.
Que legal.
The mothers' smiles looked very nice, didn't they?
Que todas as mães, elas estavam muito alegres e sorridentes, né?
É verdade.
Nijiko is for residents of Otsu City. Other cities have similar class or activities. Please ask your city or town office. You can also ask SHIGA Intercultural Association for Globalization and Counseling Desk for non-Japanese residents in your city or town about the information of childbirth and childcare. You can get many information and knowledge there, I believe. By the way, the next TudoBem SHIGA will be the last one.
Tchau, tchau.
Goodbye.